So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Defending of the desperate variety. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the counter is on. Martinez. He could be in here. And this is Neymar. He has found the way through. Shot a goal! They've done it! It's a pretty loose pass. Who do you think this turns? Martinez! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Over to the left. And the return pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Ampadu is there, and he can get that clear. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Taken back almost at once. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Martinez. He's found a way through. Takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Martinez is offering a wry smile there. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Cleared away. And it's Martin. He's going for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Casado. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Ramos. That has been slung wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Elliott. Martin. Has a shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Elliott. Danilo. And it's Casado. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through. And Martinez! Oh, that is very close.
Martinez brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
It's their second corner of the game. Nice interception, well timed. Hato gets rid without sophistication. Elliott. He's picked his way through. Well played, important challenge that. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Neymar. He might be in here! Neymar. Neymar purring through the gears. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Elliott.
There they go, hunting again.
Brakushin. Hato. And it's McTominay. Elliott. Oh, cracking ball. Incoming Dylan. Climbs up big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Corner number 2 then. He's there to head it! He will be livid with himself.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Hato gets across to intercept that. Elliott. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Great ball, and he's gone for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Elliott. It's a really well-measured ball. In towards the back stick. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, what has happened here? And that was very necessary. Boca Juniors are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when...
Neymar! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Played out to the right. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Neymar. Boca Juniors looking to pass their way through. Gilchrist.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plans.
And the shot! Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it. Boca Juniors have their third corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And here's Ramos. That's a sharp pass. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that... And the finish! Casado. And here's Ramos. Oh, it's a great... He's had a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now it's Ramos. Gilchrist kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played out to the left flank. Danilo. Now it's Martinez. And it's Casado. Pinches it off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Distributed tidily. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número
We have
9.
got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 20. Número 10. Número 2. Entran número 23.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
Número 19.
It's a
Número
promising
17.
position.
Número
Giroud,
13.
expertly
Cambio.
cut out, really nicely done.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
McTominay, that's a good ball out wide. Looking to go deep. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Giroud made such good movement to get in position there. We were all expecting much more.
Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Giroud. Spread it left.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he shoots! Yes, he's done it! And that might well be that! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Boca Juniors take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
2 minutes to be added on. No, again, there's no way through. Cross in, looks like a good one. Chong, out towards the flank. And we're done. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well,